Today, we're diving deep into the OPPO Reno 14 Pro versus the Motorola Edge 60 Pro. Two compelling mid-range smartphones that launched just months apart in 2025, both targeting American consumers who want flagship-level features without breaking the bank. Both phones are fighting for that sweet spot in the market where performance meets affordability, but they take completely different approaches to get there. What makes this comparison particularly fascinating is how these devices represent two distinct philosophies in smartphone design and pricing strategy. The OPPO focuses heavily on camera capabilities, premium build quality, and cutting-edge features, launching at around $720 for the 12GB RAM and 256GB storage model. Meanwhile, the Motorola emphasizes practical everyday features like massive battery life, clean Android experience, and gaming performance at a more accessible $500 price point. That $220 price difference creates a really interesting battle between premium features and pure value proposition. For full specs and up-to-date pricing, check out the links in the video description below. Starting with the display and build quality, we're looking at two very different approaches that really showcase each brand's design philosophy. The OPPO Reno 14 Pro sports a larger 6.83-inch AMOLED display with crisp 1.5K resolution at 277778 by 1264 pixels, delivering 451 pixels per inch with a silky smooth 120Hz refresh rate that makes scrolling feel effortless. It's wrapped in what OPPO calls Crystal Shield Glass, or Gorilla Glass 7 eye protection, and the phone measures just 7.48mm thick, making it incredibly slim for a device packing such a large battery. The Motorola Edge 60 Pro goes with a slightly smaller 6.7-inch OLED panel at 2400 by 1080 resolution, but pushes the refresh rate higher to 144 Hz for even smoother gaming and scrolling performance. The Motorola is slightly thicker at 8.6mm but feels more robust in hand, and both phones feature those premium curved displays that American consumers have come to expect. The OPPO definitely feels more premium with its refined build quality and lighter 180-gram weight compared to the Motorola's 185 grams, but the Motorola's higher refresh rate gives it an edge for gaming enthusiasts who want that extra smoothness. When it comes to raw performance, this is where the specs get really interesting for American users who demand snappy, responsive performance. The OPPO Reno 14 Pro is powered by the brand new MediaTek Dimensity 8450 chipset, which OPPO actually helped co-develop specifically for this device. This chip features 8 ARM Cortex-A725 cores running up to 3.25 GHz, paired with an ARM Mali G720 MC7 GPU, and it absolutely crushes benchmarks with an impressive 1.66 million score on Antutu testing. The Motorola Edge 60 Pro runs on the MediaTek Dimensity 8350 Extreme, which is slightly older but still very capable, typically scoring around 1.2 million on Antutu. Both phones offer configurations up to 16GB of LPDDR5X RAM for exceptional multitasking performance. But here's where it gets interesting. The OPPO goes all the way up to 1TB of UFS 3.1 storage for users who need massive local storage, while the Motorola maxes out at 512GB. Neither phone includes a microSD card slot, so that storage decision is permanent. In real-world usage, both handle multitasking and intensive gaming smoothly, but the OPPO's newer chip architecture gives it a noticeable edge in demanding applications like video editing and extended gaming sessions. The camera systems really showcase each phone's priorities, and this is honestly where the $220 price difference becomes most apparent and justified. The OPPO Reno 14 Pro comes with an absolutely stacked quad-camera setup that's genuinely impressive for this price point. We're talking about 4 50-megapixel sensors across the entire system. That includes a 50-megapixel main camera with f1.8 aperture and optical image stabilization for sharp photos, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide with a massive 116-degree field of view, plus autofocus for macro shots, a 50-megapixel telephoto with 3.5x optical zoom and OIS for portrait photography, and even a 50-megapixel front-facing camera for high-quality selfies. The camera app includes OPPO's new AI flash photography feature that automatically adjusts settings for party environments and challenging lighting conditions. The Motorola Edge 60 Pro takes a more traditional but still solid approach with a triple camera system featuring a 50-megapixel main sensor with a wider f1.4 aperture that lets in more light, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 10-megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom. Both phones support 4K video recording at 60 FPS on both front and rear cameras, but the OPPO's periscope telephoto design and additional camera sensors give it significantly more versatility for photography enthusiasts who want professional-level options. Battery life and charging is where the Motorola really shines. And this could honestly be the deciding factor for many American users who are constantly on the go throughout their busy days. The Motorola Edge 60 Pro packs a massive 6,000 mAh battery that easily pushes through a full day of heavy usage. We're talking about 12 to 14 hours of screen-on time, with mixed usage including streaming, social media, gaming, and productivity apps. The OPPO Reno 14 Pro comes with an even larger 6,200 mAh battery. But here's the interesting part. Despite the 200 mAh advantage on paper, the Motorola's more efficient processor optimization and cleaner Android experience typically delivers better real-world battery performance. Both phones support impressively fast charging, with the OPPO offering 80-watt SuperVOOC charging that can rocket from 0 to 100% in just 47 minutes, while the Motorola provides 68-watt turbo power charging that reaches full capacity in about 52 minutes. Both phones support 50 watts wireless charging for convenient cable-free power-ups, but only the OPPO includes 10 watts reverse wireless charging for topping up accessories like earbuds or smartwatches. Software experience is probably where American users will feel the biggest day-to-day difference between these two phones, and it's a classic battle between customization and simplicity. The OPPO Reno 14 Pro runs ColorOS 14.1 based on Android 14, which includes a comprehensive suite of AI-powered photography features, extensive customization options, and OPPO's productivity apps like enhanced multi-window support and smart sidebar functionality. The interface is colorful and feature-rich with tons of personalization options, but some users might find it overwhelming compared to stock Android. The Motorola Edge 60 Pro offers a much cleaner Android 14 experience with minimal bloatware, faster security updates, and Motorola's signature near-stock interface that most American users tend to prefer for its simplicity and speed. Motorola promises 3 years of Android updates and 4 years of security patches, while OPPO provides 3 years of major updates with similar security support. The Motorola also includes unique features like Ready for Desktop mode that transforms your phone into a PC-like experience when connected to a monitor, plus enhanced gaming optimizations with dedicated performance modes. Audio quality and connectivity features show some interesting differences that matter for the American market and daily usage. Both phones come with stereo speakers for immersive media consumption, but the OPPO supports high-res audio certification, Dolby Atmos surround sound, and includes advanced audio processing that makes music and videos sound noticeably richer and more detailed. The Motorola focuses on clean, balanced audio output with its own spatial audio processing. Neither phone includes a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is pretty standard at this price point, but both support high-quality Bluetooth 5.4 with aptX and LDAC codecs for wireless audio enthusiasts. For connectivity, both phones support extensive 5G band coverage, including all major US carriers like Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, plus Wi-Fi 6E for faster internet speeds and NFC for contactless payments. Both phones feature in-display fingerprint sensors, but the OPPO's is noticeably faster and more accurate in daily use, unlocking almost instantly compared to the Motorola's occasionally finicky sensor. So which phone should you actually buy? For American consumers, this really comes down to your priorities and budget constraints. If you're primarily interested in camera versatility, don't mind a more customized Android experience, and can stretch your budget to $720. The OPPO Reno 14 Pro offers significantly more photographic options with its quad camera system, newer processor performance, and premium build quality. However, if you prefer clean Android like you'd get on a Google Pixel, want superior battery optimization, prioritize smooth 144Hz gaming, and appreciate excellent value, the Motorola Edge 60 Pro at $500 delivers exceptional performance without compromising core functionality. The $220 difference is substantial, and for most users, the Motorola offers better bang for your buck. If this helped you out, be sure to like and subscribe, and check out more of our tech reviews linked right here. Thanks for watching.